How's it going, guys? Big video today. Today, for the first time, I'm hopping on rFactor 2, and it's not going to be the first video either. We have or I have a collab video coming up with one of the top rFactor 2 creators, Davey. So he's going to go more in depth into rFactor 2. But for me, I'm going to go into rFactor 2 for the first time today, show you guys what is going on and why you guys should care, because this is Studio 397 who run and operate rFactor 2. And they have been bought out, or they've now working with Motorsport Games under their umbrella, and the physics slash tire model from this game will be going to the future NASCAR games. Or there's been assistance over the past year or 2 years with the physics and the tire model, and so they're going to be actually trying to translate that model that they have onto NASCAR 21. They do have stock cars. I did not know this. I thought they didn't have stock cars. They do have stock cars. The 2018 version, which is the 750 horsepower. Now it's funny because they said in the description of the stock cars is that they could have went with 550, but they didn't because 750 felt better. So we're talking about true racing enthusiasts. Even they want the 750 horsepower, and so that's what we're going to drive at Indianapolis. And so the thing about rFactor 2 is there's not a lot of tracks. It's a very small game. I mean, there are tracks, but for oval racing, there isn't a lot. You have Indianapolis. That has been made by Studio 397, but that's pretty much it. Then there are other tracks like Darlington or Daytona, but they haven't been directly made from Studio 397, if that makes sense. It's kind of like the golf club. When you make a golf course, some of them comes from the developers, some of them comes from the community, so it differs. So we're going to Indianapolis because that is the track that seems like it was made by Studio 397 and probably the closest thing to what they want it to be. Shout out to all the Patreon members, and shout out to Spencer. You are the new one for today, so thank you for joining the Patreon, supporting the channel. Now let's get right into it. All right, so here we are on rFactor 2. Now you can see I just went to Indianapolis. I ran a few laps there. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. I ran a few laps. If you've followed me on Twitter, you would have seen what's going on. I'll show you guys this on this video. We're not gonna go through too much on this video. Okay, the main the big part of rFactor 2 we're gonna do with Davey in a future video in that collab. But for this one, I'm just gonna kind of just quickly go in there and test out. If you guys are wondering where you can get this game, or if you've never heard of rFactor 2, it is on Steam, so you can get it off of Steam. And yeah, so let's get into it. So quickly, let me show the settings real quick. So this is all the configuration. You guys know I'm using my F1 wheel. So it is over. Where is it? Where is it? Over here, Fanatec CSL PS4. That's the base, at least. I got the F1 wheel attached on there. There's calibrate. The calibration is very detailed. I mean, you can see that I'm pressing. Oh, you can't see that. Okay, look at the brake. Okay, so I'm pressing the brake. You can set a max. So if you only want the pedal to go like right there, you can set that as the max, and it's very, very detailed. The sign, you have all these different things. It's very similar to iRacing in terms of this area. Graphics wise, also pretty good. I don't know why I'm playing in 2560. That should be 1920 by 1080, so I need to change that. We have graphic settings over here, a lot of different things going on, sound, difficulty, and all that good stuff. Let's just bump that all the way up to, I don't know, 110, right? We'll do that. We're not going to be racing with AI in this video. We're just going to go. I haven't even tested the AI. I don't know at all what it is like. So I've not heard of rFactor 2 having great AI, to be honest. I'm not really expecting the most out of that, but I have heard of the tire model and the physics, and let's just say I've been blown away already. So let's go to customizing the race, and I'll show you what is going on here. So let's go to all tracks. We can showcase all the tracks that they have. I'll move my camera. Okay, so these are all the tracks that there are other tracks that I haven't downloaded. So there are other that you could pay for a track from Studio 397, or you could download stuff from the workshop from, I guess, like the community that they also, I don't know how they create the tracks, but they do a pretty good job. So you have, and these are a lot of tracks. rFactor 2 is mainly for road course racing and sports cars, and they have karting. It's just a full on driving simulator. It's not just we're gonna look at the NASCAR part of it because rFactor 2 physics and tire model is going in NASCAR, but this is mostly for racing in general. You have Atlanta Motorsports Park. You have the Autodrome of Portugal. And I don't know which ones of these, because I have some of them mixed Kingston, for example, this Darlington Raceway is not from Studio 397. This is from a workshop. So is Daytona. So I don't know exactly which ones are from Studio 397 and which ones are from the workshop. I know this one, Indianapolis Motor Speedway 1.09, is from Studio 397. I know Lime Rock Park is from Studio 397 as well. We have what else? I don't want to skip any tracks. You know, we have what is that called? Boat boat Boaterang? I don't know what that is called at all. Brianza, again, don't know where that is. I mean, I wish I had a little bit more details on these tracks. I don't know where, some of these tracks are. Electric Docks, 219. Where else we got? We got Lime Rock. We have Loch Drummond, which, again, never heard of in my life, so don't know where that is. Longford, Malaysia. This is the former F1 track. I don't think they go to Malaysia anymore, but I remember this track layout because I raced in the F1 games many times. Mills Metro Park, Monte Carlo 2.1. I guess that's. It looks like a different version of Monaco. I don't really know what's going on there. Morez, NOLA Motorsports Park. I think this is also Studio 397 track. Palm Beach International Raceway, Portland International Raceway. I have heard of Portland International Raceway. Quebec Supercart. So if you want to race supercarts, you can. Sao Paulo. For some reason, it's not loading up the map. That's 0.93. Then Sao Paulo 1.07. This is Brazil. I don't know if this is a Studio 397 track or not. I don't think it is, but I guess I'll figure out later. Silverstone. I think this is a Studio 397. So Silverstone. Everyone knows Silverstone. Talladega is a custom. That is not. This is a community-made track. And Tobin Raceway and Zandvoort as well, which F1 actually just went back to Zandvoort. Now, here are the stock cars. You'll notice none of them have the paint schemes. Again, this is not officially licensed. They're not allowed to do that kind of stuff. I guess there are skins or schemes in the workshop that I could download. I haven't done that yet, but this is the Cup version. There are more versions. Let's go to, how do I change the car? I need to change the car real quick. Let's go all cars. And we'll go through this, later on, but there's a lot of different cars here. In what we got? Chevrolet GT3, Chevrolet GT. Yeah, so there's a lot of different. If you're a car enthusiast and you want to drive a certain car out here, you can definitely do that. The user interface is a little bit funky. I don't really like it. It's kind of confusing to work my way around things. So hopefully they fix that up. But you have Formula 1 cars, Formula 2 cars. You have Indy cars. There's the IndyCar Dallara right here. Karts. Actually, let's look at the IndyCar real quick. So this is the DW12 right here. Let's go back to all cars. What else we got? We have McLaren, Nissan, other sports cars and all that stuff. And here come the stock car area that we're interested in, right? So you have stock car 2018X. That is Xfinity. So that's the Xfinity car. We'll press that real quick. This is the Xfinity car for the year 2018. Let's go back again. Where is it? Back. Go to stock cars. Now the stock car is 2015. Yes, this is the 2015 stock car. So this was, I think, Studio 397's first kind of, what is it called? Iteration of the stock car. Then they went to the 2018 one. So it's right. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go to Indianapolis. Let's put on a practice setting because we're not gonna do a race right now. We just want to put on a practice setting. Opponents 110. Let's go back. And let's go. All right, so let's get to this. Now, I will say one thing. The force feedback is a little bit too strong. Okay, I'm just gonna demonstrate this real quick. So I'm gonna press drive. Okay, just watch what happens. Just watch my wheel right here. Do you guys see this? You see my wheel? It shakes my entire desk, and it is crazy. So that's when you're not moving in the car, it just goes ballistic. That's a little bit, kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here we are. Stop, car. Stop it. Okay, so we're in the garage stall. We can drive right out of the garage stall. Look around. There's the car. Beautiful. There's Indianapolis. Come right through the famous little alleyway. Pull out of here. Pull onto the pit road, and off we go. Now, when I first drove this thing, even going 45 miles per hour, it felt like a stock car. I don't know how to explain that, but like, you know how a stock car, when you're going down pit road speed, it feels, it's kind of like jumpy? Well, that's what it felt like here. One amazing thing this game has is, or simulation, it has head physics, and I have that on right now. So basically what that means is, if I step on the brakes, you see how if it was my head, my viewpoint, right? It goes forward, right? And back, and forward, and back, and forward. That's something I really like, because obviously that makes it more realistic. But it's not only that. You'll notice the head physics as you go into the corner. For example, like when you go into Dover and you dive into the corner and you sink, your body sinks, you'll see the height that you're actually in the car, the viewpoint will sink as well. I mean, it is incredible. And the force feedback feels great. And we will complete a lap here right now, heading into turn 1. And it just feels so good. You have the tire model on the bottom right. That's the big thing that this simulation is known for, is the tire model. Very detailed, very realistic. Now, this is we're not talking about just you know, stock cars. We're talking about the tire model in general for all the cars in this game. It is world class. I mean, everyone that knows sim racing, from what I've heard, says that rFactor 2 is the best tire model out there. And I could say, after just 1 or 2 laps running around Indianapolis in a stock car that they're not even really known for having, you can immediately tell the difference. It is really good. You can see the head physics that I'm talking about. So as your car bounces, your head is kind of bouncing as well. And sometimes when I go into the corner, you can see I move forward a little bit, and then as I get to the center of the corner, my body, like, as I hit the wall, my body sinks into the seat. I can literally see it. And that just adds to the realism. I mean, if I hit the wall here, you can see head physics. I have damage off right now, but you can see, like, it's kind of like the way it reacts is the way your head would move. It's really, really good. I really, really like it. And so let's actually try to complete like an actual lap now, okay? So I'm gonna come out of pit road. Let's complete a lap. All right, down the front stretch at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and I don't think it comes across on the video, but this is the force feedback is so good. I mean, when I can really feel what the car is doing. I can feel what my tires are doing. I can, oh, it is, I can't, I think it's because I haven't felt it for so long in iRacing. You know, iRacing obviously has we have the 550 horsepower package, but even when iRacing had, you know, the old Cup car, this is just, it is miles better than what iRacing had, and it's crazy because iRacing is you know, for NASCAR at least, is the premier sim, and this blows it out of the water. I mean, really, just driving by myself, I'm having so much fun going around Indianapolis. This feels like Indianapolis. The car reacts like it's Indianapolis, and the tire model is just, I mean, my God, it is so good. So there's your 1 lap. I ran a 47.7 and go into turn 1 again. Ooh, right off the corner. I can feel when I'm using my right rear. I can feel when I'm using my right front. I can feel each and every little, there's a little bump coming out of turn 2 that you hit every single time, and it kind of just launches you up off the corner. I mean, it is. So the head physics as well, obviously my head's just bobbing around all over the place in the car. Moving forward, sitting down in the seat. I mean, this is, I can see like why when you go into like a GT car or something at, let's say, like, I don't know, Zandvoort. I mean, I can see why people use this as the premier sim. It is very real. I mean, this might be as realistic as it gets, to be honest. It's kind of crazy. What is that? A 47.9. I was slower that lap. All right, can I run like a 40? Oh, nope. That missed the bottom. And you can feel when you miss the bottom. You can feel every little bump in the track. You can feel when you're off by just a little bit. And this drives just like Indianapolis. I mean, the precision you have to have is amazing. It's great. Everything about this is great. I love it. Now, I will say, I'm not saying that NASCAR 21 is going to be exactly like this. You have to remember, they've worked on this game. This is their sim for a very long time. But I could just tell by the if the people who made this is working on the new NASCAR game, I mean, guys, just buckle your seatbelts. I mean, it's going to be good because they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Their system, their data, their model is fantastic. I mean, the game, this is a very old game. This is 2010, I think. And I can't complain graphics-wise. I mean, it looks pretty good. You know, from the cockpit area, it looks pretty good. And yeah, I mean, it's really good. Now, the only thing I was wondering maybe is will NASCAR, I mean, I'm pretty sure NASCAR 21 will have those options of like, you could run a chase view or a hood view, but I'm kind of hoping that, you know, the cockpit view will give me a similar feeling to this and a similar feeling to iRacing. Because if it does, I'll run cockpit view on NASCAR 21 because that is the true sim. Just video game style, you run chase view and hood view. Obviously, those should still be in the game, but if they can add these head physics that I'm talking about, I mean, I'm never leaving cockpit view. This is a lot of fun. Ow, into the wall. As I say that. I mean, that looks good. Hey, look at that. I hit that line perfectly. Oh, crap. Hey, I'm not that bad. You know, I've only run like probably 10 to 15 laps around Indianapolis so far on my time on this game. So I appreciate any sort of not too bad criticism. Did I enter turn 1 right here on this lap? Nope. Wait, oh, that was the one I missed the corner completely. Yikes. Oh, that's bad. All right, real quick, I do want to show you guys the other tracks that were actually community made and not from Studio 397. So let's go to, actually, I haven't been to it yet. So let's actually go to, can you run Talladega unrestricted? Is it possible? Select, yes, you can. All right, we're going to do that. So you can run it unrestricted, which is, you could do this at Talladega and you can do this at Daytona, right? Yes. So you have Daytona 500 Super Speedway. You have Daytona 500 AI, which I guess this is tuned for when you want to race against the AI and you want to do pack racing. We'll do a video on this later. I've not tried it, and I need to you know mess with things to see what provides the best style of racing. But yes, you could do pack racing. Again, I don't know what it's like. We'll do that, but we could also do unrestricted. Let's go to Talladega real quick because I haven't been there. And do some unrestricted laps just to see what it's like. Now the one sad thing is in the community tracks, I don't think, yeah, you don't drive from from the infield. All right, Talladega. You know, if someone made this, I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. If this was made, I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. I think I am. I think I'm actually on the restrictor plate because yeah, my car is not going past 179 miles per hour. This is definitely the restrictor plate. But you know what? For Talladega, I mean, does that look bad to you guys? This actually looks pretty good. The depth of field is good. The grandstands look, oh God, oh, Jesus, oh, okay. Don't go on the apron. The wheel literally slipped from my hands. This is actually a perfect time to showcase those, when you sit down in the seat. So look at the bottom of the screen, where you can see where the wheel is. Now look, see how it kind of, now I could actually see like my hands and everything. You sit down into the banking, and then you come back out of the banking and you rise back up. Oh, it's so good. So that's such a minimal feature, but it's just so good. This looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, this is good. All right, well, we'll do pack racing later on. That is a lap at Talladega, and let's see what it looks like on the replay. Track surface looks kind of funky, but hey, if this is community made, not that bad. Pretty good. All right, let's move on. Okay, the last thing we're going to do in this video is go to, where is it? Lime Rock Park. Let's select no chicanes because I can't make a lap around this place. I'm sorry, I can't. I cannot make a lap around this place. It is way too difficult for me, okay? Don't make fun of me. That's just how it is. But we'll make a lap around here. All right, driving out of the garage stall here is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. All right, yeah, get this thing to turn. Yoy. There we go. All right. Say hello to everyone parked. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Yeah, some nice cars. All right, let's get around here. I have no regard for the speed limit, so we're just gonna speed our way right through here. Okay. All right. Oh, ow. Oh, that's a massive hill. Okay. All right. Oy, oy, oy. All right. Gas that up. There's a wall or a grass wall right there. All right. There we go. This is not how you're supposed to come out of the infield at Lime Park, but yeah, I got a speeding penalty. Who cares? Let's go. All right. Let's try to complete a lap. I have no driving line or anything, so I don't know my braking points. I don't know anything. I'm just gonna try and drive, man. All right. The road course is where I'm bad. Okay. Ow. Ow. This is tough. This is tough. All right. Right through there and through there. Oh. Oh. Yo. Yo. Wheel spin. Oh, wait. All right. There we go. You know, if I could actually get good I'd probably enjoy this more, but I'm not good. So, oh, massive uphill. There we go. All right, what's next? I have no idea what's coming. I have no track map. I don't know anything. So I'm just trying to be very careful. Complete a lap. All right, back downhill. Oh, God. On the brakes, on the brakes. Oi, 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 oi. All right. Did I complete a lap? Hey, that wasn't that bad. Okay, maybe I could actually try now. Into turn 1. No, I didn't try. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Well, as you can see, I have 0 talent. That's very, very obvious. At least I made it around the track, you know, for the warm-up lap, right? Does that count as the warm-up lap? Because I was tiptoeing around the place, but I got around. See? Look at me. I'm literally tiptoeing around here. I look so slow. Oh, up the hill, back down. Look at my workers right there looking at me. And back through there. All right, listen, guys. I've run a total of about 4 laps at Lime Rock Park, and I don't know the course at all, so that's the only kind of saving grace I have. But I'm gonna end the video there because I want to go into more rFactor 2, but with someone that actually knows a lot about the game, because I don't know much about it. I'm just gonna. Can I park my car right there? I want to see if I could do that. There's a parking spot. I'm just gonna. No, no, there's an invisible barrier. No, no, but look, there's a parking spot right there, man. If you guys want to see more rFactor 2, please let me know. I'm telling you, this is very detailed, high quality sim. Fantastic. I mean, when I know a sim is good is when I don't even care about really racing against anyone else. I'm just running laps, and I'm having a lot of fun. Like I could run around Indianapolis and do like 60 laps, and I would be perfectly content with how much fun it is. So that's a lot of fun. I need to try out some of the other cars as well, sport cars, touring cars. There's go-karts in here. I need to try those. So there are a lot of things I want to try here on this sim. Give it some spotlight because these guys, Studio 397, is now under Motorsport Games, and they will be working on the NASCAR game. So let's just see what that game's going to be like, and hopefully one day it could be, I mean, as simmy as this, because this is amazing. This is a lot of fun. The force feedback is a little bit strong for me. I might have to adjust it because it's very strong. I don't want my entire desk flying all over the place. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and hit the like button if you want to see another rFactor 2 video after the one collab with Davey. If this video hits 800 likes, if we get 800 likes, right, then we will do more. Actually, no, let's take that down. 700. If we get 700 likes, we'll go do more rFactor 2. With other cars or more NASCAR stuff, and we could take a stock car to Zandvoort. Why not? We'll see how that goes. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not already. Subscribe if you are new. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out.